with an SIT, because the CBI in this case also, in my view, would not be the appropriate agency, since the CBI is controlled by the central government, and the central government and the state government belong to the same political party. That is why we need an SIT to be constituted by the Supreme Court and monitored by the Supreme Court in this case.
So you're saying not even the CBI, but it should be a special investigation team that is monitored by the Supreme Court. Dr. Abhishek Singhvi, wearing your lawyer's hat first as well, do you agree with Prashant Bhushan that there is nothing that legally prevents Shivraj Chauhan from writing to the High Court and asking for a CBI probe?
Actually, it's just the opposite. It's a bit laughable, the point you just now made, as if the BJP were to make it, because just the opposite is the law. The law is that if the state government objects, the CBI cannot easily be made in charge without the state's consent, unless, of course, Supreme Court orders so mandate. The question which you rightly put would have a ridiculous situation if the state asks. There is no question of any inhibition or delay in this CBI being appointed, point one. Point two, frankly, Nidhi, I don't think the CBI is sufficient in a case like this. As Prashant rightly said, you see, when the entire state polity has become so infected with this virus, have you ever in the whole world, forget India, forget the state of Madhya Pradesh, found 46 or 45 or 40 plus deaths in regard to one alleged scam? Obviously something is very, and I hate to say this, it's tragic, so it shouldn't sound comic, it's something very funny is going on if 40 people have died. Now, if the whole system is so affected, you must have an outside element, and a SIT by the Supreme Court is done frequently. There is no reason why it's not done here. Third point, I'll be very brief, 1 second more, Nidhi. It has happened earlier when the entire body politic is found to have possibly a situation of bias. Entire trials were shifted out of Gujarat by the Supreme Court. There are SITs of a kind in 2Gs and 3Gs and other matters. What is the problem in having it? Now, everybody always puts against us the point that the Supreme Court a few months ago, in a matter in which I must disclose I appeared, did not at that stage wish to appoint, refer to the CBI. That was at that stage. And there was no finality. It was the dismissal of an SLP at that stage.